thinking about this idea, human-centered leadership, do you have an example that you could share where it's like, "Hey, here is an example where human-centered leadership really succeeded?"
Oh, absolutely. I have so many, and I'll use my first one because for me, I it shaped how I lead and how I teach leadership now. So when I was a rookie in the military, I was a young private. I think I might have been either eight. I was 17 when I joined, but at that particular time, I was either 18 or 19, and I got a new sergeant in my squadron, and it was a mixed squadron, meaning full-time people, so regular force and part-time reservists. And I was full-time, but my immediate supervisor, so the sergeant, was part-time. And so the first time she showed up and she met, there was, I don't know, 18, 19 of us. So she met all of us. I was the only full-time out of the entire gang. And she was in her late the 30s by then. So she had been around the block a little bit more in life. So she looked at me and she got it. This is a headstrong, and she's either going to be my best ally or she's going to be the professional shit disturber of the squadron. And she didn't know which way I was going to go. So we met, she met the entire group, and she came in the next day, even though I was the only person there and I wasn't expecting her. Not that it mattered. I mean, she didn't need my permission. So she showed up and she sat down, and she didn't call me by my rank. She called me by my name. And that in the military was quite rare at the time. So she sat down in my office and she said, Isabelle, in our office, she said, Isabelle, you're the only one that's full time. I'm going to rely on you a lot and rely on you to run the show and tell me how things are going. And when you need help and when you need tools and support, that you're going to be upfront about it. But the way that I see it, you are either going to work for me or we're going to work together. And the choice is entirely yours. I'm an extremely headstrong person. I'm opinionated and I am not afraid to share my opinion. And I am, again, a professional shit disturber, but I understood what she meant. And I chose to work with her. And the way that she treated me, the way she empowered my natural abilities, the way that she granted me opportunities only because she knew that that was what was going to motivate me, got me to be willing to crawl through broken glass for her. And I'm still friends with her to this day. We're 3 decades later, 3.5 decades later, which doesn't make me feel any younger. So she saw the human. She didn't see the rank. She didn't look at the rank. She saw the human, and she recognized that either she was going to have to be my boss or we were going to be partners. And she offered what she made the choice mine, basically. And that's extremely for a military setting, because
Mhm.
I was a private, I was a rookie. She could have gone the other way quite easily, but she chose the human leadership. And it truly shaped all the rest of my life. And I thank her every chance I get.